Hello, this is your Auntie Pam with Story from Auntie Pam. Now I know this subject right here, everybody has an opinion on it. I mean, it's one of the things where a lot can be said, but I'm just gonna give you my opinion. But we're talking about 50-50 relationships versus traditional. Now, my thing is I'm a traditional girl. I guess because of how I was raised, I guess because of my age. A lot has happened as far as like when it comes to times have changed. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that, times have changed and, women have to, do a little bit more, than I guess you could say expected, or, women have more rights to be able to do, more. And I mean, it's just times have changed. And then the attitude and the confidence of, men have changed as well. So, you can't expect what they used to do back in the day for them to do that now. Uh, my thing is, like I said, I've been working for 30 years. So my thing is, I mean, like I said, I'm traditional. I want you to take care of me. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing it for 30 years. So as you can see, obviously, if I've been doing it for 30 years, I'm responsible. I can, do what I need to do. I can pay my bills. And if something go wrong or awry, guess what? I got your back because I've been doing it for a whole 30 years. But I'm traditional. Like I said, and until God send me that husband or whatever, and then let him take over and let him, take care of me, and I get to be the housewife, cool, because I would rather do that. I would rather be the housewife and work on my, hobbies and my goals. And, like if I want to work something part time, he's like, okay, baby, you can do whatever you want to do. You can work on a part time or do your hobbies and goals or whatever. But it shouldn't be mandatory for me to have to do those things because, see, look, like I said, and I understand, but that's just how it was back in the day. And a lot of people that's my age and my age bracket would be able to tell you, yeah, back in the day, that's just how it was. Where the where the husband took care of the kids, the house. I mean, even if they had to take two jobs, because they knew that the mom, you know what I'm saying, did a better job with cooking. The mom did a better job with taking care of the kids. The mom did a better job with teaching the kids and doing this and doing that. A man was the provider. That's just what was, sketched into their heads and their brains, at that point in time, back in the day, that's just what it was, you know. Like I said, I mean, women can do what men can do. Men can do, what women can do, except birth the baby. But I'm just saying, as far as like manual labor, as far as like working a job, yeah, women can do that, because they're showing you each and every day that they can do what a man can do. Cool. And which is still not, I don't even think that it's fair that a lot of women ain't even getting paid as much as men, as far as like the jobs that men are doing, that women are doing as well. But that's a whole nother subject right there. But the thing about it is, like I said, the way I was raised, everyone that we knew, unless their parent, like the father was passed away or was dead or something like that, or then they had help from the community, or they had help from their parents. If they had to be a single mother, they had help from the parents on the their husband side and their side. You know what I'm saying? So everybody chipped in or whatever. Like I said, it takes a village to raise a child, because that's what ended up happening when my dad died. But the thing about it is, up until he died, it was traditional, and from what I saw, he took care of my mom. Like I said, mom was at home with 5 kids. You know what I'm saying? See, my dad was Nigerian, but I grew up in the States. And my mom, she was Asian Indian, and she was Ghanaian. So the thing about it was, they had already taught her, even with her being Asian Indian, that the man was supposed to, come in, take care of everything, do all this, whatever. But with him being Nigerian, he already knew, because of his culture, that that's what they did. They were providers. You get what I'm saying? So my mom, she was a housewife. She took care of us while he had two jobs. You get what I'm saying? So she took care of us while he was out there working. But one thing I can say about him was, he left at 5 o'clock in the morning, came back at 5 o'clock in the evening. He made sure he wasn't gone. He stayed gone for those 12 hours, but he made sure he wasn't gone past those 12 hours. And that's one thing that I can say about him, because he was able to balance, in which that's, you have to really be, I guess you could say, see, he was able to balance that. Like I said, you have to really have that mindset, and really have that, I guess you said, that ability to balance it, want to balance it, and know how to balance it. So he left at the same time, came back at this, as far as like 5 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the evening. So he still was able to spend time with us. We had him in the house with us or whatever. So it was that particular structure that they grew up on to let you know that, okay, that this is a traditional thing going on. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I always wanted, and that's what I always strive for. The thing about it was, and just telling on myself because these this is stories from Auntie Pat. Now, when I was married, which that's a whole nother story. Hey, baby, I didn't wrote a whole book on that. But when I was married, I didn't stay married long. I think we dated for 4 months, got married, and then we were together for 7 months before, baby, we ended that thing. Can we say divorce? That was 11 months, baby. We ain't even making a whole year just even being with each other. But me being the person that I am, and like I said, I'm very understanding, and I try to give you chances, but baby, he don't come. You gave me shoulda, coulda, wouldas. You said what all you was gonna do A through Z, and you didn't do any of those things. But see, like I told him, in which, like I said, I was younger, so when I got married, but I was still trying to give you the benefit of the doubt because I saw throughout the years where women would give men the benefit of the doubt if they didn't have it together, whatever. They didn't just throw them away. They didn't just shun them away or whatever. They gave them a chance. Half the time it worked, the other half the time it didn't work. Okay, well, like I told him, it ain't gonna be no 50-50 because I had already been working and doing everything I needed to do. So as you can see, I have, the job, the car, the apartment. I had everything that I needed, baby. You stepping into what I already got. So I'm gonna need you to take over. I'm gonna need you to take over what I'm already doing. You get what I'm saying? And with me being a money person, I had everything already budgeted. So with me having everything already budgeted, and then the people that knew me wanted to be a blessing to me, and they gave you jobs only because they knew me, and they wanted to make sure that I was taken care of through you. So they gave you jobs just to make sure I was taken care of because they knew me and loved me. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, just budgeting what I know you should have been making every week, and what we should have saved in 3 years now, even if we lived off of my income, and I took out expenses of stuff that I know he may have needed to pay, even if we was just living off my income, baby, we should have been saving $100,000 a year just off of what you were making. 3 years, that should have been $300,000. Now, even if you wanted to just say half of that, that's still 150 grand in 3 years. Even if we just want to say we just want to use half of this and then the other half to save. Either way it go, if you want to say 150, if you want to say 300,000, like I said, 300,000 if we was living off my income, and saved everything that he made, mine is just a couple of expenses, it still would have been $300,000. But baby, you started getting the big head because you was getting these jobs, but baby, you were getting the job because of me. Okay, baby, that wasn't you. That wasn't you, baby, because the little job you had wasn't paying nothing but minimum wage, honey. And after they got to taking out Texas, baby, you didn't have anything left. So the jobs that you were getting, ooh, chat. Anyway, like I said, you started getting the big head thinking that it was all you. And then as soon as I started telling people that, okay, I'm not seeing the money's not coming home, I thought y'all was paying them, whatever, blah, blah, blah. You got me getting on to these people thinking these people, they ain't paying you because you coming home lying to me, telling me what they doing and what they ain't doing and what they ain't paying you. And it was you the whole entire time. And yeah, you saw that after the fact that I couldn't trust you no more. They couldn't trust you no more because you sitting here lying to me and they thinking that they putting money in my house through you. And baby, you was, you was out there willing to spending it on drugs and everything. Really? Okay, so all that shoulda, coulda, woulda, and I'm gonna pay for this and pay for that, and you ain't gotta worry about nothing, and you ain't even gotta work no more if you don't want to. This is that, but baby, please, I'm gonna continue to work because I've been working, like I said, since I was 13 years old. So, but no, he didn't do what he's supposed to have done. So, like I said, even if I decided to do my income and you saved yours, and even if we decided to do 50-50, that still wouldn't work because you wouldn't have upheld your end of the bargain. You get what I'm saying? But no, like I said, I want traditional. You claim coming into the marriage that it was supposed to be traditional. No, it wasn't. Because the thing about it is you still didn't pay anything. You was getting paid every week. And you still wasn't paying anything or wasn't putting any money in the pot in order for us to be able to save and, get what we needed to get. Baby, you didn't do that. So, like I said, if I'm going to do this thing on my own, I might as well do it on my own without you here. I don't need to pay our hard legs up in here if you ain't finna do what you need to be doing. If you ain't finna pay no bills. So, baby, you gonna have to go. And the thing about it is, no, I didn't just get rid of them because of that. It was a compilation of things, the reason why I got rid of. But that was part of it. like I said, you know, if because with me being single and me still having to pay everything and do everything, like I said, baby, what I look now, I'm traditional. Come in here, do what I'm doing, retire me. Go ahead and pay everything that needs to be paid, everything that needs to be done. Actually, you need to already be established so I can walk into what you got. But like I said, I know I can contribute because I'm the type of person where I'm a money person. I budget. I don't just spend. I know how to do things for myself. I know how to do my own hair and nails and, makeup and all this other stuff, whatever. So if we need to, save money in certain areas, yeah, we can start saving money in certain areas. I would like to be able to start using it to, get facials and all that or whatever. Yeah. But I know if we're going towards a common goal, I know that I don't need to be spending in a lot of areas because we're going towards a common goal. Once we get that goal accomplished, then I can start peppering myself doing this and doing that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just, me being compromising. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of women like, oh no, you got to pay for hair and nails. You got to pay my rent and this and that. And da, da, da. Okay. I understand that. I really do. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, if you're already established, I ain't got to worry about none of that because this right here your house and this right here your bills anyway. you come you come in taking care of me, and which is really not going to be much because like I said, once I see what the goals are, that's what I'm going to be working towards for me and for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not selfish like that. I'm trying, baby, I want both of us to be on top. But like I said, it's not going to be on, we can't be on top like that. You have some 50-50 because what if something happened to you? Now I got to take over your part of the bills or whatever. And we used to it being 50-50. So guess what? Everything for the store lacking and slacking. Or something happened to me, and then we used to the 50-50 and everything budgeted to the 50-50. And so now things going to be behind and you finna start lacking and slacking. No. So that's why one of the reasons why I don't do the whole 50-50 thing. Now, like I said, these new age, they don't mind about doing the 50-50 because, it's them going out to do it for themselves and, they trying to, prove something. And, oh, okay, cool. You can do that. That's you. If that's what you want to do, the 50-50, you don't want to make it seem like all the responsibilities is just on this one person. But like I said, I'm older. That's just the area where, like I said, no, I didn't been there, done that. If y'all new age and y'all like him, I'm something 50-50 cool. Baby, I've been 30 years in. I done been there, done that. Retire me. Let me sit back, relax, do my goals, be happy. Work on a couple of things for me. Be able to work. Like I said, traditional me, yes. 50-50, no. Keep that with the young folks. Keep that with the new school, cause not gonna happen over here. And like I said, to me, I feel that it's better just doing the traditional anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, if you have an emergency fund, because see, if he's taking care of everything or whatever, and you're budgeting the money properly, and you guys have an emergency fund, then you're not gonna have to worry about if something happens to him or whatever. I mean, I already have what you're gonna cook up with the 401k. Okay, Affleck. Something happened to him, whatever, Affleck paying for this. 401k, you can pull out of that. You already have your emergency fund. So guess what? That's 3 different things that you have that, and then you have the insurance. So just in case something happened to him, the house and the car is paid off. Because I know plenty of people that has the insurance. If the spouse passed away, the house and the car and all this other stuff is already paid up. Credit cards, everything, hospital bills, everything already paid up. Plus you get a life insurance policy along with that sets you up for life. So if you're smart, you will make those particular type of investments, especially when it comes to those type of insurance plans. You know what I'm saying? Not just, oh, it's 50-50, and then you're not remembering to go out and get the insurance plan that's going to pay everything off just in case your spouse died. Or you don't remember to do an emergency fund because you too busy out here trying to buy expensive shoes and clothes and tenants and, all this other stuff and go on these elaborate vacations and stuff like that. We can do all that later on after we go ahead and get this planned. The emergency, like I said, funds. After we go ahead and get the insurances in line. You know what I'm saying? And see, a lot of people that's younger, they don't think about that. You have to get the older people to tell them, oh, baby, well, what about your insurance? They don't know to do any of those things. Some of them may, but for the most part, you got a lot of them that don't. And for those that, the few that do, congratulations. You know what I'm saying? You're listening to older people that's helping you and telling you what to do and how to invest and how to make sure that you set up for life. Because a lot of people don't even talk about those things where you need to get it's too young to be, it's too early to be talking about death and da. Well, death is a part of life, babe. I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you. That's the first thing. That's the conversation we having. Especially you, how much marrying me. But like I said, I learned from my mistakes. I learned from all that or whatever. Even though I had all those things in place, I had all the insurance. I had all that in place, but that was in place for me. But I'm thinking that you finna, everything is already set up for you. So I'm thinking you finna come in and be like, okay, everything already set up. I just need to, just start doing my part as a man and, paying the bills and taking care of her and da da da. Everything was already set up. It don't get no better than that. And then you can't even come in and do what you need to do as a man. And everything already set up. All you doing is walking on in? Really? Okay, now next I get somebody else that can appreciate that. Or somebody that already got all that and that understands how I understand how it's supposed to go as an adult. Traditionally. Because like I said, if you traditional, like I said, you have my was something happening, I just got to explaining it. You got Aflac, you got life insurance, and then you have the other insurance, like I said, that will pay everything off just in case something happens to your spouse. So like I said, you are set up. Then you have an emergency fund. Like I said, those the three different things that I just got to name, that's going to help you just in case something happens if you decide to do the traditional way. But like I said, other than that, that's just what I want. That's just what I pick. If you do the 50-50, like I said, that's on you. Like, ain't nobody telling you to not work at all, not have a job. No, ain't nobody telling you that. I'm just saying. No, traditional mean you're going to take care of me. I don't mind about being a housewife. Like I said, I got goals and hobbies and maybe a little part-time job where I'm out the house 15 hours a week or something like that. I mean, yeah, because like I said, I got girlfriends that's married and they get the opportunity to do those things. They get the opportunity to just be a wife or just be a mom or just be a housewife and a mom. And they have their little hobbies and stuff like that. And it's not a problem because they husband make plenty of money, got plenty. And everything that I just named, they have all of that in place to make sure just in case something happens to them, their entire family, kids, wife, or whatever, their entire family is taken care of. But like I said, if you do it and you do it the right way, you ain't got to worry about it. But this is your Auntie Pam. We'll start from Auntie Pam. Like, share, subscribe. Tell me how you feel about it. I love you and peace.